Hey everybody, old folks here. So it's Magic Square timed again, and a few people said, hey, I just can't seem to get points. I'm always losing. What do I do? Even though I've got a good team and we're facing people I can beat, how do I maximize my points to be up here in the top section? Every now and then throughout the days, there's going to be these little bonuses. Yesterday for ours was 2 times the points for kills. But my position on the board was terrible because it only lasts for so many moves. So a lot of the guys got a ton of points and I got nothing because everybody was behind me. I waited and waited, and people that got in front of me were bubbled, or I couldn't get a roll to land on it. So there is some luck to it. I rolled my dice just now. These are my 2 options. I can click view. Obviously, I can't attack these people. Why? Because they've got a shield on. And a lot of people don't realize that right before someone's base, they're worth more. After someone's base, you'll see that he's worth next to nothing. And so, look here. So he's worth 59 points. So we'll go there, and we'll pick up the 10 for the square. And then we'll attack him. And so now my guys are weak because I got bombarded by my own alliance member. He sent me a message like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, it's part of the game. What are you gonna do? So we're gonna attack. I'll skip all these battles. I mean, I could show them to you. It's not really gonna be a fight. There it is. Boom. And match is over. So we're gonna skip these and just blow through them real quick. Continue. That's the only part. Gotta wait. Come on. Come on. Skip the battle. Continue. And skip the battle. So even though that these guys are a lot weaker than me, they're worth so much point-wise because of where they're at in relation to being right next to their base. Had the double attack been awarded, I would have got, instead of 59, I would have got 118. You're going to notice, like, the green guys here, they are worth more points than they are over here because of where their base is. So, there's always some strategy that kind of goes into this. So I'll roll my dice. He's worth nothing. He's worth nothing. But I'll go here just to pick up the 10 points. And then we'll roll my dice again. See, we get 4 and 2. I'm going to pick up here. Take the item. So that was I could, when I die, my team comes up to 50%. When they all die, we're going to roll again. So now we're looking at certain numbers. So here, the blue guy is the only guy I can attack. The green guy I can't attack because he's got a shield on. And it's not really worth the 12 points. View here. Again, he's got a shield. It's just one of those things. So I'm going to pick up, I'll pick up this one. So you'll notice that there's not a lot I can do to get points if you're not getting the right spot. So, I could put a troop here to capture points. But since they're weakened from the bombardment, I'm going to say no. Now here, like all these blue guys, you'll notice they're worth more points. So there's an option here, or if you got on that one. So 6 and 4. So obviously we go here. We'll use one of my things. Hey, that's always a nice item. Click view and attack. That was the shield that makes it where you don't take damage. What I usually do with those is I put those on after I'm done making all my moves, because they're based on the number of moves you do. So we're going to skip all these and continue. So I beat this guy's armies, I get 23 points. And now what happens is I spend that 1 point to attack, and as many armies up to 3 other guys, you know, I can get points from. So still fighting the one guy I got points for. Now I'm fighting another guy for more points. And so each team can defeat up to 3 groups. So theoretically you could beat up to 9 groups, depending upon how many guys were there and how many armies they had, could determine, you know, how many points you could really pick up. I've been there a few times where on a stack where there's like 6 guys there, and each of them only have 2 armies, and so I'm able to basically defeat almost all the guys and just rack up on the points. So you know, it is kind of one of those things to take into effect. So I'm on my second team now, and I think in this arena of what we're doing, I like for the talent captain skill, I like the chain lightning, because a lot of times you're going to come up against teams that are weakened. Some may only have 1 hit point, and that initial thing kills everybody. So it's really kind of a cool feature. So we're going to go here, 2 and 1. I think I can get points on both this one. Let's do that. Oh, I got 10 points also. All right, I thought I could. All right, so I'm basically, here I am. I got one more roll. 6 in here. We'll go here. Now let's see what we got over here. 10 points. This guy's got a shield. That guy does not have a shield. Shielded, so I can't attack him. No shield. So I'm going to spend 100 gems just because I can. We'll roll the dice. See if we can't get lucky on somebody. Obviously, that's trash. I could attack him. So we'll go here and we'll attack. Okay. This is one of those squares that you could occupy, and as long as no one defeats you, you're going to collect Shadow Essence throughout the day. Sorry, this is the longest part of the entire stuff. Continue. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. One more. I don't know why they make you watch these. It's not like I have any control over it. I almost would say just click attack and it goes through and shows you the end results. It's almost a waste of time. I mean, it really is. Alright, so 5 and 2. Now obviously one of the things here we can talk about, I may save my points. I'll go here and I will view here. I'm going to occupy this. So I'm going to hit occupy. I'm going to pick my best team, click OK. And then I'm going to use my invincibility, so nobody can come up and attack me while I'm here on this spot. Basically just my one troop, and my one troop will basically defeat people as they go through. Now we look point wise, I'm still not on the top board. You know, I'm number 6, but there's not much I can do about it based on how certain things play out. I hope this helps you. If you got any more questions on this, I know I get a lot of Magic Square questions. You know, what should I do? How should I spend my stuff? You know, there's lots of things to purchase here. Feel free to leave a question and I'll gladly answer it. And I appreciate it, guys. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.